from Studio B in the Communication Building at Olivet Nazarene University. It's Tonight at Olivet with Beck Salagi. Tonight's guests include Student Body President Jonathan Gonzalez and Adam Rayburn. Here's your host, Beck Salagi.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Tonight at Olivet. Yeah. All right, Thanksgiving is coming up, and you know what that means. A lot of eating, napping, spending time with friends and family, being thankful. Then we wake up early the next day and tear through lines of people to buy the latest tech for ourselves and, maybe our family. Amazon is actually filing a petition to legally change the name from Thanksgiving Day to Black Friday evening. And this will coincide with their other suggested holiday name change from Christmas Day to Amazon Box Opening Day. Yeah. And that's right, folks. Get your wallets ready because Black Friday is full of crazy people and deals. It's a fight to the death over TVs, phones, game consoles, and clothes, especially hoodies. Stay safe, beware of your surroundings, and always shop with a friend. And remember, though the sales are good, the cost may be your dignity. In other news, Tom Hanks played the role of our favorite neighbor, Mr. Rogers, in the adaptation of A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. It was recently discovered, however, that Hanks is in fact a distant relative to Mr. Fred Rogers. Yeah. Sharing a great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. If it wasn't crazy enough, the actor Chris Cooper, who appears in this film as well and was in titles such as The Amazing Spider-Man 2, The Muppets, was found to be related to one of the original cast members of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Here he is, beside his relative, Lady Elaine. Yeah. iPhone users, watch out because the day of the flip phones are making a comeback. Motorola is bringing back the Razr with an entirely new design. Yes, this design will feature a foldable screen and is only available for Verizon. Now you can once again be the coolest kid in middle school in 2004. Yeah. Well, we've got quite a show for you tonight. Adam Rayburn will truly be here to be interviewed about his experience as a member of Spoons for Forks and an upcoming life change as he's ready to leave the icy Midwest for the mild and beautiful Los Angeles. But first, we are talking to Olivet Student Body President Jonathan Gonzalez about what it truly takes to be a student body president. However, we will see how well he knows the school he is leading with an Olivet trivia game. We'll be right back. Don't leave. Welcome back to Tonight at Olivet. Tonight's first guest hails from the city of Chicago Heights and is a member of Olivet's class of 2020 and currently serves in the Associated Student Council as Olivet's Student Body President. Please welcome Jonathan Gonzalez! Hey, Jonathan. So, now, Jonathan, you're the Student Body President. So can you tell us what that means to you?
Yeah. So it's an incredible opportunity. There's that perfect job description, right? That says that that basically encompasses my general role of leading the student council, working alongside our exec team in the areas that they oversee and kind of manage and have a hand in leading, as well as serving as a primary liaison between our student government as well as our administration here at Olivet. But what it really is just making a lot of great and unique connections to be able to carry the student voice where it needs to go in order to enact change. As well as creating intentional spaces for students to connect with students they would likely and students that they would unlikely connect with. So it really is a great opportunity to just kind of have a relationship in a variety of ways.
Yeah. I mean, and as far as that goes, you were one of the first people that I met at Olivet when I transferred here, the top 5 people that talked to me. So when you say that you care about relationship and getting to know people as well as representing them, you mean it. I can attest to that. So did you have that in mind, being student body president when you first got involved in ASC?
No. I was kind of pulled on ASC through our nomination system, which is a little different than election. And so it was not something I'd anticipated.
So greatness was thrust upon you.
And it was not something I'd anticipated, and it was an email out of the blue, and at that point, our class president, Anna Richards, was just kind of extending an invite to consider it. And I was just going to be a class rep, and I was looking forward to that. And I would never have thought years down the road that this is where I would be.
Yeah. Hey, look at you. Who would have thought we'd be here? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, not me. I mean, anyway. So can you explain to me what your day-to-day would be like?
Yeah. Daily operations, I'm still a student, go to classes, fulfill that responsibility, and have a great time doing it sometimes. But
yeah, you're a bio major,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Oh.
A lot of STEM. But it's great stuff. But day-to-day looks like working in our offices alongside the other 11 office spaces that are other execs in the areas they oversee, whether that's clubs, ministries, Aurora, Glimmer Glass, the finances, graphic design, a variety of other things. And so working alongside these incredible student leaders to help them lead and guide the people that they've been charged to lead or the areas of life, as well as meeting with our part of the A team, so VP, Dr. Woody Webb, weekly, and then any other meetings that should arise in order to get the student voice where it needs to go in order to enact the change it needs to do.
So what's your favorite part of this job then?
Yeah, I think it's the meeting students, it's the having the opportunity to represent, just because I think it's something that at times we feel as students that we don't have the opportunity, we don't have the avenue, we can't enact change on any levels. But I think it's incredible to be given this opportunity through our class councils, through our exec councils, through the student body president role, to just be able to have the right steps and channels to say, hey, either this is a need or this is a praise about our campus, this is a grievance, or this is just a question. And so it's incredible to do that as well as meet so many different students.
Okay, so let's switch gears for a hot second. You went to Honduras for a little bit, correct? Okay, so can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so that was a summer. Yeah, yeah,
cute.
That was an entire summer, which was unexpected. I remember going in for the meeting regarding the week. And I was like, I'm going to go to Honduras for a week. I feel so kind of just empowered, and I feel called to this place for right now and then in the season, given just kind of my roots in the Mexican community and my love for Hispanic culture, and walked out of that meeting with an unexpected just kind of pull.
Conviction,
Yeah, towards the summer trip. Hoops and all these things of convincing parents, working with what am I going to do with my summer then if it's not going to be what I had planned. All these things that I hadn't anticipated. So going into a situation that for all intents and purposes I was worried about. Wasn't sure what it was going to turn out. Wasn't sure if it was, I knew it was the right decision, but was it the wisest decision for where I was at in life? And just seeing God's hand in that and seeing how much that summer has shaped me.
Yeah, so it was an entire summer.
Yeah.
All right, all right. All right. Why do you think ministry teams are so important, especially at this school? It's like, I think it's a very unique experience.
Yeah, and it is. It's unique in that we're given this, we have a lot of ways in which we can put our practicality behind our faith and the identity of being kingdom builders. But I think Olivet ministry trips, whether that's Cactus, whether that's other places, whether that's Honduras, or the Chicagoland area, it's this opportunity and this invitation to put a practicality and a hands-on approach to what we're called to do and what we're called to be, and be kingdom builders and actually put practice behind that, and feel empowered and instructed through all of that to be able to do that.
That's amazing. Well, thank you for sharing, Jonathan, but let's switch gears again. You know, you seem like a smart man.
Yeah, hopefully.
You give that vibe. But how much of Olivet's history do you think you know? Yeah, we're going to find out. So we're going to put you to your presidential title to the test with a game I call Olivet Trivia. All right, so it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to ask you trivia questions about Olivet. I'll give you the options from A to D, and you will answer the best you can within 30 seconds. If you can answer this correctly, the audience will applaud. If you, perfect. If you answer it incorrectly, the audience will applaud. Sound good?
Sounds great.
All right, let's begin. Okay. Now, Jonathan, what year was Olivet founded? The answers are either A, 1912, B, 1776, C, 1907. D, 1906.
D, 1906.
You're wrong. It is C, 1907. A year off. Maybe that's when it was like coming together.
Yeah, it was,
you know?
yeah.
I'm not gonna give you a point, but like I'm not gonna shame you for it.
That's a good sign.
So, all right, next question. All right, what is the name of the current ONU president, John Bowling's wife? What is his wife's name?
Jill Bowling.
Well,
Oh, wow.
I have some names to read to you. But you're right, it's D, Jill Bowling. The other options were A, Joanna, B, Jane, and C, Juliet. It's none of those. All right, so what is the original name of Chapman Hall? Is it A, the Toolbox? Okay, B, Roy Memorial Hall. C, Chadman Hall. D, Theodore Davis Hall. Do you want to hear those answers again?
Can I hear B and D again?
All right, B is Roy Memorial Hall.
Okay.
D is Theodore Davis Hall.
I'm gonna go with the D.
You're wrong! It is B, Roy Memorial Hall. All right, what is
Okay.
the proper name of this coffee shop in Ludwig Center? Is it A, Starbucks, B, Stafari Cafe, C, Common Grounds, or D, Bowling Bucks?
D.
You're right. It is. Most people don't know. It is a licensed store, but it is technically overseen by Sodexo. They're not corporate owned or regulated. So
We have a say.
yeah, that's why you can use your Flex dollars. Thanks, Sodexo. So Jonathan, that's all the questions I have.
Okay.
Thank you so much for joining us. Okay. But when we're back, we will talk. Our producer, Andrea, will try something she's never done before. Don't go away. In the name of new experiences, we sent our producer, Andrea, to learn the ropes of basketball taught by ONU basketball player Nick Reed. So if you're looking to try new things, here's our tutorial on how to become an athlete.
Hi, I'm Andrea Rios from Tonight at Olivet, and I'm here with Nick Reed, and he will be teaching me a little bit about basketball.
Okay.
Teach me how supposed to.
Alright, we'll slow it out.
Okay.
Alright?
Okay.
So you can't cross the line.
I cannot cross.
If you're gonna jump, you should start behind because you can't cross the line.
I'm too short. Oh my. I had to like.
So I got confidence.
Oh!
Oh! Oh!
Okay.
So you can do whatever you want with it. You can start just simple two-hand pound like that.
Yeah. Okay. Can do this.
Here we go. Alright. Now try to alternate it.
Okay. Okay. Man! Woo! Wait, what is it supposed to do?
Speed it up. Go slow. There you go.
And out. And out. Whoa! Okay. And out.
pretty tough.
Ball.
All right, now between the legs,
Between the legs. What the? Okay.
like this.
Okay. Do you usually put it like that?
Yeah, you can put it out like that.
Ay! My freaking tight.
There we go,
See?
there we go. All right, and you got behind the back. Like that.
Pick up.
We'll move on from dribbling, okay? So I think you're ready to try to dunk.
Okay.
Not exactly. But I think I have a solution. See if this works. Do a
Cool.
little burst. Don't stand too far in the back, it'll collapse. There we go. You did it.
Touchdown! Well, there you have it, guys. That's how you become an athlete, and I'm sure I am one now.
Well.
Andrea may be ready to go into a career in basketball as long as we provide her with a chair. Yeah. Well, all right, folks. You've seen him here once, but this time he's back. And for real this time. Security, check the doors. Now, let's welcome Adam Rayburn. Good to have you back, buddy.
Yeah, it's nice to be back.
Yeah, and this time, some kid won't come in and try and kick you out.
You don't know that.
That's metal.
I was gonna say that's not wood. It was a good try. Oh, there you go. Oh, uh-huh.
That's not also what. Anyway,
fine.
so, hey, Adam.
Hey.
Hey, good to have you here, man.
Yeah, it's nice.
I'm glad, good to catch up.
Yeah.
Old friends that I kicked off the show
fine.
last time. So, what we're here really to talk about is the issues.
Oh, I got a lot of issues.
But no, you're involved in Spoons for Forks.
I
Yeah.
am. Which also has a lot of issues. Just mentally. I just there are a lot of weird people.
I was like, let's keep it positive, buddy. So tell us about the first time you auditioned for Spoons for Forks.
Oh boy, the first time I auditioned. Honestly, I don't remember a lot from it. It kind of felt like a fever dream. It was freshman
blur,
year,
I see.
first semester. I went to their first show, and I decided I was going to audition. And so my older brother, who went here at the time,
Yeah.
and Weston Edwards, the three of us all decided we were going to go audition. And I don't remember a lot that happened. The only thing I specifically remember is my brother and Weston Edwards were doing a scene together, and Weston was a TSA agent. And
Yeah.
it just kept coming back to them. And the only thing Weston kept saying was yelling at him, was like, "Take off your shirt!" And then it would like go around and come back, and Weston was like, "Take off your shirt!" And it kept going back around to that. And by the sixth time Weston had just yelled at him to take off his shirt, my brother just like throws off his shirt, and like gasps come from the audience. And all the girls on Spoons for Forks like, "Oh no, I can't look." And I was like, "What is happening? Where am I?" Needless to say, he did not get on the team.
Weston or your brother?
Both.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
one on that group.
Nobody in that group got it. I think it's really
that time around.
Yeah, well, so then I auditioned again the next year, and I did make it on, which also, that audition was kind of like a fever dream. I just remember there was a lot of raccoons at one point, and we had to catch them all. Yeah, weird stuff.
Like where anyway,
Don't question it.
where do you even
Yeah,
get
no.
that many raccoons for an audition? But so what was it? What does Spoons for Forks mean for you?
Spoons for Forks means a lot to me, actually.
Yeah. But like
I-
what?
Well, put into words, yeah. I think what a lot of people don't realize is that it's more than just improv for us. And that's, I think, a lot because you can take the aspects of improv and really bring it out into the rest of the world.
Yeah.
One of the things that I put almost on the front of my resume is actually that I was on Spoons for Forks, just because it's such an interesting and different thing, but it also brings a whole lot of different life skills. One of the key things of improv is listening and always being attentive to what other people are saying. And so because of that...
Sam has a very good boyfriend.
Yeah, she really appreciates that
Yeah.
because you have to know exactly what they're saying and just understand that and always be listening even if you are
Attentive.
doing something else. And so part of that just really carries through. And then the other part that's a major part is having the team's back. Always making sure that even if you're the one that has to, what we call falling on the sword, which means like you're not the one in the spotlight, but you're pushing that spotlight to someone else to make the joke funnier, to make them seem great. And so knowing that no matter what you do, one of the other members is going to have your back. So if you start messing up, they're gonna just do something crazy that just pushes you right back into that spotlight. And for us, we've really built this family dynamic that's in life when things are going wrong or when things are hard in our own team, we always have each other's backs. We're always finding them in those dark places and finding a way to push them back into that light. And so it's this family now that just enjoys having fun together and spending about twice a week, sometimes more, just of having fun and laughing.
What's it like finishing your time with this family then?
It's kind of crazy. I mean, I've been on the team for about a little bit over 2 years now, and I have been kind of like going back and forth on like, oh, like this is so exciting, like I get to move on in life and literally move across the country. And at the same time, it's like, oh man, like I'm leaving everything behind. And yet, at the same time, I look back on the team that is what Spoons for Forks is now, and they're such a great group of people.
Yeah.
I mean, we have one of the best presidents that I think we've ever had, Emma Gorbett. She's great.
I'm a big fan.
Our two new members, a freshman and sophomore, Josh Helm and Jude Morris. Fantastic people. They have great character, but they're also great improvists. So although it's like kind of sad for me to step back, it's also just like very peaceful because I get to watch that team and know that they're gonna grow and do great things next year without me.
Yeah. Well, and you said, next semester you're gone.
Yeah.
You're like moving to LA, man.
Yeah.
Now, like that could be scary, but like that's an amazing opportunity. Tell us
really
about
is.
like what you're looking forward to.
Oh, there's so much that I'm looking forward to. It kind of seemed like just like something was like, oh yeah, like that's gonna happen. Like at some point I'll move to LA, and I had an idea of that because it's part of my major as a film studies major that it was going to happen. But now that like I've been accepted and like everything's going through and I've actually paid them money already, it's like, oh, like this is actually going to happen in I guess a little bit over a month now. But it's just kind of like, I don't know, you're so used to this college life and now you're getting picked up and moved somewhere else.
Yeah.
And it's like, I think it's like the same thing as improv. Like you're incredibly nervous and yet you're just filled with like so much excitement that this is going to be great and it's going to be an amazing opportunity. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen. But I get to go with a bunch of great people.
Yeah.
I won't be the only one. So I'll have friends that I can talk with and experience everything through with. I'm going to have an internship. Not quite sure what that is yet. I'm working on it, Mom. But I'll have the internship. I'll have classes for that entire semester. And then I'm hoping to stay out there and continue working in LA.
Oh, all right. Well, I mean, Adam, thank you so much for joining us
course.
and for staying this
Yeah,
time.
it's kinda
Last
nice.
time you just ran away.
Yeah.
Completely on your own.
Yeah, no, nothing
You
else
weren't
happened.
kicked off.
Yeah, no.
And thanks again to our student body president, Jonathan Gonzalez. That's all, everyone, for now. But thanks to you for turning in to Tonight at Olivet. And don't forget, take chances and try something new this coming year. I'm Bex Salagi, and good night from Tonight at Olivet.